Hi there.
Hi.
Well, it's another gosh darned riddle stream, but looks like.
Not one of these. Get me out.
Yeah. Um, but I've got Esther with me right now and Malin. And we're going to have hopefully some other peeps also moseying in as the stream kind of rolls along. But how are y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. But yeah, Esther, this is uh, it's your first riddle stream. It's your
Yeah.
first stream with me on my channel.
Yeah.
I'm super happy to have you here.
Thank you.
And yeah, how are you feeling about? Are you feeling lucky and stuff? How are you feeling about the riddle stream?
I don't know. We shall see.
She might just well be like, this was my first and my last.
I will be like, I'll share smarter people.
The thing is, it's not about being smart with Michael's riddles. It's about getting into his head and figuring out what he could possibly mean.
Yes, this is what I've been told. Totally. Um, and
Also,
yeah,
it's a lot of, if I remember, some of the riddles are very like language specific.
okay.
So if I'm not in like my very English brain, I will be like, short circuit. Let me
Oh,
try to.
no worries. But I'm sure Malin and the others will take good care of you. They've done
Thank
this
you.
before many times,
Not
so you're
successfully, but we've done
you're
this.
you're you're in good company. Don't worry about a thing. Um, and yeah, actually, I have got a fun poll up right now,
Mhm.
kind of Anne centric. The funny thing is, I cannot really end the poll. I mean, I can, but quite appropriately, right now it's tied three ways. Um, each of the three options has got 33%. So maybe I'll kind of leave it there for a sec. And when there's a tiebreaker, then I'll end it, and we'll see what's what, right?
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Anne thinks you're young, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, just as you say that, I don't know if you've just voted now or not, but
Is that
just
what's
as you
winning?
say that, I see the thing move, and um, you know, Young is, as I see it, winning right now. Um, but yeah, actually, as
Well,
I
there's
pop back
12 people
into
watching. We need 2 more votes. Come on.
Hi,
hi,
Portia.
hi, Portia.
Hi,
How
Hi.
are you?
I am wonderful. How are you all today?
Good.
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, yeah. Portia's done quite a few of these gosh darn riddle stream things. We are just kind of talking about how it's Esther's first time and all that. So,
Welcome, welcome. I'm sure it won't be your last.
do, Portia, do you have any words of wisdom or anything for Esther so she can kind of see herself down the road a bit? Or
Okay, so don't overcomplicate the riddle. Like if you're thinking an answer, but you're like, that's too simple, that can't be the answer. It might be the answer.
Okay.
And ask Michael as many questions as you can until he breaks and gives you a hint.
well,
So it is so simple and break Michael while you can.
yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like the
And
tips.
I do tend to break right around the 40-minute mark,
Yeah.
after we've been doing it for like 40 minutes or something,
And he's like, I'd
you know,
like to do a sprint, actually. It would be nice.
it starts to soften me up. I start to have a heart or something, and I start throwing out the good hints and stuff like that.
Oh,
But the
and also,
first, 39 or so, not at
Oh,
all, right?
because I don't think Porsche has seen, I've got Edgar with me, but he's sleepy.
Oh, hi,
Edgar,
Edgar.
yeah.
Here's one floppy ear.
So
Does not
adorable.
care.
Good old 5-month-old Edgar. We were just saying backstage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, isn't he just the goodest boy?
He's very tired. He went to puppy daycare today, so he's tired.
Oh, that sounds really exciting. Lots
Yeah,
of
he has a best friend there. His name is Luigi, which I just think is adorable.
oh,
Oh, that's so
that's
cute.
yeah, that's awesome. And what would actually Edgar's breed be?
Oh, he's a Sprocker, so he's a mix between Springer and a Cocker Spaniel, mostly Springer. And Cocker Spaniels are a bit smaller, but he's going to be quite big because I think he's mostly Springer. So he's going to become like almost as big as a Labrador, like a small Labrador.
Oh, nice.
Okay, right.
Nice.
Yeah, and he does seem quite big already as it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, everyone is saying that he's growing super fast when they see him again. Oh my god, you're falling off the couch. Obviously, puppy life means that's all I've got to talk about at the moment.
I love it.
That's awesome. Shall we go ahead and say hi to the peeps here? Hi, Mama Maggie. How are you? Mama Maggie sliding in first, totally. And Casey's here. Hi, Casey. And this would be me here.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Where's the smile? Where's the smiley?
Oh dear, that's a whole thing also, right? Anne has a lot to do with that, but we won't get into that. And Heather's here. Hi, Heather. We have a Phoebe here. Hi, Phoebe. How are you? Rose is here. Rose has got a face going on here for sure. Look at this here. Cool Gamer's here. Hi, Cool Gamer. How are you? And we seem to have an Esther in the chat also.
Hi, Esther.
Violet's here. Hi, Violet. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. But look at this here. Yay. Casey, Anne would say this is slander. I would totally tend to agree with this here. And thank you for this, Cool Gamer. And Edgar, this is for you with love from Violet.
He's just asleep.
And JC's here. Hi, JC. How are you? Yay. Yeah. So actually, I haven't forgotten. I'll go ahead and end the poll thing. It seems like the plot has thickened, but indeed, it's official now. So Anne thinks I'm : and so funny has come out with 38%. Next is intelligent and young. So those two are tied, 30% each, 13 votes altogether. Thank you. So it's official now.
It's official.
Wait, so Anne doesn't think I'm young, or never mind. Yeah, but I think with that we can go ahead and get into our first riddle. What do you say?
Do we have to?
I mean,
Esther?
we might as well just rip the Band-Aid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Esther, are you ready to see your very first riddle on screen?
Let's give it a try.
The excitement that can only come from a new person.
Oh, this is hesitant excitement. This is like.
I'll have to put together like an Esther montage in like a few months, like each stream, like one after the other. You could just see the smile disappearing week by week with each clip, part of the clip. But yeah, so an arch of rock that welcomes the sea holds a bay where the sun cannot be. Reader, be thoughtful. Reader, be brave. What is the simple truth of this cave? Ooh la la. How do you like that one, Esther?
Hmm. I don't have thoughts.
You're well on your way, Esther.
Yeah.
Is it that it cannot that the sun cannot be there because it's underwater?
No, that's not it. You're doing good though so far, Malin.
Does that mean that continue in that direction or do not continue in that direction?
I would say, the latter. Do not so much continue in that direction. But
Okay,
I
so I'm
was
not
trying to be
doing good.
encouraging.
I mean, is it natural rock or man-made rock?
Interesting question. My lips are quite sealed at this point. We've only been at it like 2-ish minutes. You got to get to
Okay.
that 40-minute mark, though, right, Esther?
Okay. I still can't be like, okay.
Phoebe, it's not night.
I like that Stargazing SG1.
Do you know that's a show I've watched so much of because my dad was such a fan. So I've seen all of it and Atlantis, and then I gave up on Universe.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it the Little Mermaid cave where she holds all her treasures and she's singing about it?
No, that's not.
So it's not underwater.
She's learning already.
I might not get it, but I might ask questions or make
Yes.
comments, Dad.
Until he breaks.
Okay, Esther, it's not underwater. Malin, this is for you with love from Phoebe.
I love that. I don't know why it's such a dad show. It's great.
Yeah.
Give me a second. My mom is calling.
Yeah, totally.
And then she never comes back. She's like, what is this riddle? I'm not doing this.
This could be her tactic, huh? Esther out.
Yeah, Uther JC, apparently it is not underwater. We asked.
Okay, is it one of those rock climbing caves, like one of those indoor rock climbing caves, so the sun wouldn't be there?
No, no.
But
it's
then
not
why does
that.
it welcome the sea is the thing.
Well, all the words don't matter in the riddles, so
I do know,
thought that might have been.
Michael, what part should we ignore? And what part actually does matter?
Oddly enough, I think for this one, the whole thing's pretty important. I mean, the third line.
Even reader be thoughtful, reader be brave. That's not just to add a line.
That line would definitely be the least important. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're looking for the answer to the question, which is the fourth and final line.
Is it that it welcomes the sea because it's in the shape of a sea?
It's not that, Mel.
I'm going after Violet saying, is it a logic riddle or a word riddle?
Violet, is this a logic riddle or a word riddle? I'd have to say that it's a kind of a logic riddle, Violet. And Moon Grace, hi. How are you? Nice to see you. It's not the moon, Moon Grace. Phoebe, it's on the coast. Well, that's not the answer, Phoebe. But I would definitely agree. Yeah, it would be on the coast. Look at this here. Violet, this is for you with love from Phoebe. Casey, is it a cave or is that just there for flavor? It is indeed a cave. Mama Maggie, it's not Sherpa. And Eva, hi. You're just in time for riddle number 1. Just a sec, I'll be right back.
Uh,
Eva, I thought of the St. Louis Arch to start off. I'm lost with this one. Good luck, all. Casey, is it a real place or a Michael made-up place? I'd say the latter, myself. Hush, hush, Violet. It's not this, JC. It's not this, Mama Maggie.
Sorry, I moved rooms. I said I would at some point.
Moon Grace, is it a cave or a cave? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a cove or a cave? I misread that. My apologies. So it would be a cave, totally. It could also be, in a sense, a cove, also. Just saying. Essie's here. Hi, Essie. How are you?
Any guesses?
Phoebe, it's not there's a horse in the cave. Violet, it's not that it caved in. Phoebe, it's not a bay tree.
Is it a moonlit cave?
It's not a moonlit cave.
Are any of the answers guessed so far by both us and people in the chat any sort of close or not at all?
No, I don't think so.
So do you not think you should give us a hint then? We've been here 20 minutes, so maybe no.
I'll get back to you on that, Malin, for sure, in a certain number
In 20
of
more minutes, yeah.
And hi, Edward Simmons. How are you? It's not a lighthouse, I'm sorry to say.
Welcome to the stream, hubby. Sorry you got it wrong.
Oh, that was cute.
Is the truth that we're trying to find out
Hi, Morgan.
just like what type of cave it is, or why it cannot hold the sun?
Totally. And
Totally what? Totally cannot hold the sun? Totally a type of cave.
Like, what's the type of answer we're looking for here? Is it an answer as in, what is the cave? Or what is the arch? Or is the answer about why is it that the sun cannot be there?
actually, Malin, like that second one you said there, as it happens, that's actually awfully close.
So
That's
we're
awfully
looking
close.
for
So
a why.
That's definitely the right track.
Is it that the sun cannot be because technically the sun is in the sky and it's not in the cave or the arch? So
you're not exactly getting colder. But to answer your question, yeah, that is what that's what we're trying to answer. Totally, that second part of your thing. Casey, is it a cave where the water can go into from the sea? For what it's worth, yes, I would totally say so. And Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie. How are you?
is it something super simple, like it's just the location of the arch or cave makes it so the sun never goes in front of it?
Oh? You're halfway there, Malin. And yes, something simple and stuff like that.
But do I get half a point?
I don't know. I don't know what the sort of status is these days with the whole half point kind of thing with the championships being over from last year. But you're halfway there. Think about it. You're totally on the right track. Gwynna is here also. Hi, Gwynna.
I'm thinking, if the sun cannot be there, can it not be there because the top portion of the arch is large enough, or because there's like a waterfall that is kind of like covering the entrance of the cave?
Okay, it's neither of the above, actually.
Okay.
Is it that it's like
What's that?
facing north or something like that, and because the sun rises, what is it? Is it east and then sets in the west, or the other way around? I can't remember.
Okay. Uh, never mind. I'm just kind of looking at the things. Okay, we can go ahead and stop the paralysis. Malin has the right answer.
Yes, I get a
Okay.
point.
Oh, totally, totally. It's a real point and everything too.
Yeah, it's not half point.
But what is the simple truth of this cave? So the simple truth of this cave is that it doesn't face east or west. Because if it faced east, then at dawn, the sun, blah, 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 would indeed be able to enter the cave, like the sunlight would be able to enter the cave, or if you were in the cave, you'd be able to see the sun and stuff. If it was, kind of on the flip side, facing the west, then at dusk, you would be able to have the same sort of thing.
Nice.
But yeah, if it's, at least in just a very simple theory, if the cave is actually facing the north or the south, then that's not going to be the case. And
Casey, I
so it's
hate
going to
it.
be,
I hate it here.
it's going to be, yeah. So awesome job, Malin. That is it. You've got it. And
do you know what, Michael? Sometimes I've actually won a point for a riddle I hated, but this one I didn't hate it. I thought it was a
you
good
didn't
one.
hate it. Oh, that's that gives me a nice warm feeling in my heart that you didn't hate it. Oh, I'm sure Anne would kind of disagree with you on that, but that's another story. Casey on Planet Bullshit. Oh dear.
That's
Yeah, let's just. I think we're overdue for a first sprint at this point. So.
Are you calling us slow?
Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and make the riddle official first with this answer banner here. Bam. And yeah, why don't we get into our first sprint then? So, what am I? Yeah. Good luck, all. Yay! That's the end of our first 22-minute sprint for the stream. How did you all do? I see. So we've had a Jen pop in during the sprint, and also a Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. And of course, we are a +1, a Laura. Also, how are you, Laura?
Good. The day job was day jobbing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It's like, we got to get this TV show out. It's already aired half of it, and they had notes on the last episode, so it's like, So, did those notes. They're on the render farm now. We have to come in tomorrow on Saturday and submit them again, so Comp can do it on Sunday. Yeah.
Well, totally. Thanks for joining us and everything.
Yeah.
So you missed riddle number 1. Malin scored that one, actually. Did you know?
Do you feel super smart?
I feel like I'm really happy that I've managed to get my one contribution of the riddle stream early on, so I don't have to do any other.
Does it kind of take the pressure off or something?
I'm like, I don't need to do the rest now, do I?
Smooth sailing.
And Laura, this is for you with love from JC.
Hello.
Caitlin, this is for you with love from JC.
Sir, you've already had treats today.
And JC, this is for you with love from Shannon. Shannon, this is for you with love from JC. Shannon, I was looking for Laura in the chat when JC said hi, and then I realized she's on stage. Granted, my Wi-Fi is acting crazy and the screen is fuzzy.
Oh my God,
Roy! Hi there, Roy.
he's so cute.
How are you, Roy?
What are your birthday? Oh yes, my essence of quesadilla.
How's your Friday there, Roy?
Like, it's boring.
Oh, he's adorable.
He has a super long tongue.
Roy, this is for you with love from Shannon, as we speak.
He's like, what's for me? Any snack is for me?
Oh, bless you.
Roy, you're quite popular there, it looks like.
He's a good boy.
Everyone loves Roy.
Yes. I laid on the couch during
good
lunch
old
break, and he's just laying right on top of me.
Oh,
Yay! A natural weighted blanket. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank
You want to cuddle?
Oh.
yeah.
I find like the fur on the top of Roy's head really cute, actually.
Stand straight up.
Yeah.
Good old
You're
Roy.
yawning a lot.
Mama Maggie, Roy has his own
Yeah.
fangirl Harlem, who would give him all the belly rubs and treats and squeaky toys.
Yeah.
Every time I try and vlog, squeaky toy? It's like, why?
Right. Yeah. And it's such a distinct, loud, sort of prominent kind of sound, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not short. It's
We'll
like,
get it.
No, I have when I have my. I always have my head sister. She doesn't really. She was not here. She got the attention that she wanted for the 22 minutes, and now she's like, "I'm done with you."
Yeah. So, Roy, are you ready for riddle number 2 there?
Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, can Roy solve it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll take that as a. So let's see here. A meteor streaks and impacts the ground. Why after this can it not be found?
Because everyone
took off
died.
his clothes.
Sorry,
It streaked.
Laura?
Took off its clothes. It's invisible now.
I think that's worth an honorary point there.
Just not because everyone is dead and therefore they
Yeah.
cannot find it. Because they're not alive anymore to do so.
No one is there to find anything.
It's not that.
That was the moment to go dark.
Is it because it's scattered into little bits everywhere? So
It's not that.
I just
I
watched
think,
the movie called The Invisible Ray, where a meteor hit the Earth, and they didn't find it for thousands and thousands of years until they were able to gather the light from Andromeda and reverse it and be able to watch what happened to Earth and see it impact it. It was a weird movie.
Oh wow!
It's from the 30s.
Interesting.
Is it an actual meteor or is it like a fantasy one?
An actual, I'd say.
Did it bounce off the ground back into space?
No, it didn't.
did it dig into the ground and disappear?
Below the surface?
Not so much.
Hi, Casey.
Is Phoebe not right? It's not underwater?
No, I don't see a right thing posted by Phoebe. Casey, I'm headed out. Gotta get set up for my stream. Okay. Thank you, Casey. See you. Bye-bye.
Is it because it wiped out the dinosaurs? And so the dinosaurs can't tell the humans where it is.
It's not that.
Is it because no one cares to find it? So it's forgotten about.
No.
Because it's stuck in the word the? Because it impacts the ground?
No, it's not that.
Is this a logic one or a word one?
I think I can go ahead. With how you're already a riddle winner for this stream, I think I can go ahead and do you the honor of at least now answering this this question, right?
Yeah,
But I'd say this one's more of a word riddle than a logic one. But it's not at all entirely without logic or anything. But I would say this is quite a word riddle. ... It's not this, Violet.
My brain. Okay, so the G in ground is a meteor with a tail, and it's curving up away from the round sphere of the Earth. So it missed.
Are you feeling okay there, Laura?
I don't know, man. I had a
Listen.
quesadilla. It was good.
It's a good answer.
Yeah. It's not that, Laura.
Or it should have been that, though.
I'll make a note. Mama Maggie, a comet fragment. Impact like the Tunguska event. It's not that, Mama Maggie.
So meteor streak looks like meat steak. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Could it be that like it blended with the ground?
No, it's not that. This is a shorter riddle, isn't it?
Is the meteor the period at the end of the sentence?
It's not.
Darn it.
Look at this here. Very to the point. I like it. Okie dokie. We can go ahead and stop the presses. We have a right answer in the
Oh
chat.
my gosh.
I'm going to go ahead and pop it up on screen. Bam. This is indeed the right answer. So I was saying, blah, 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 word type riddle or whatever. So,
Explain. I don't get it.
So the thing is, right, when it's in space, right, it's a meteoroid or an asteroid if it's really big, like doomsday big or dinosaur extinction kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, if it's in, or when it's in outer space, it's a meteoroid. When it's in the atmosphere, falling down to Earth, right, in light and everything like that, streaks and everything, it's a meteor. And when it impacts the ground, it's a meteorite. Okay, so I think that I would even say that as writers, this is kind of something we can find coming in handy, sort of knowing what's what like that. But anyway, so the it in the riddle actually doesn't refer to sort of like the object in general. If it did, then obviously the riddle wouldn't work, etc. But the it is referring specifically to the meteor, right? To the word meteor.
Mm.
Right? So the instant that the meteor becomes or is replaced by a meteorite, there is no meteor anymore, right? At least by the logic of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
So yeah, that's it.
I did not know the difference between meteor and meteorite, and now I do.
Awesome job, Edward.
Yeah, good job.
Yay, I'll take that point now.
Oh, well, you be taking the point there, Porscha.
He can have it.
That's awesome. That's awesome, though. Great job, Edward. Let me just see here. This is for you. This is for you. This is also for you, Edward. Look at this here. Woot, woot. And Paquette's here. Hi. So, Paquette, we've actually done one of 3 sprints so far. We're about to get into our second. Totally. We've gotten 2 riddles down at this point, too. And look at this here. And look at this here. I'll make this one official with an answer banner, totally. You know? And yeah, let's go ahead then and get into a second sprint. Woot woot. Good luck, all. And yay, that's the end of our second 22-minute sprint. How did you all do?
Good. That was my dinner sprint.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Totally. And, oh, yeah, of course, we have an Anna.
Hi.
Hi.
Happy
Hi,
Friday. I'm sorry to
Happy
be
Friday.
fashionably late. The
Oh,
work
no worries.
the work was working, but we're here.
Totally. Awesome. How are you, Anna? And maybe how did you do for the sprint?
I'm good. I came in and I think we had about 10 minutes left. So I'm going to be editing a video, and I kind of had to clean up my downloads folder so I can actually download said video to edit. Because I still hadn't cleaned everything up from my 40-minute nano vlog, so it was a mess.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Laura, how did you make out for the sprint?
So I killed off my bag of tortillas for my first quesadilla. So I opened up my second bag of tortillas. They're not regular tortillas. They're ancient grains, and so they're crunchy. It's like, dang it! So
okay.
I have half eaten a disappointing quesadilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
There's seeds in it and stuff.
I think I may have seen. I don't think I've seen that brand of tortillas, right? Or actually, no. What am I saying? I've seen like the the whole wheat bread, sliced whole wheat bread, loaf with that brand, or the ancient grains. I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen it for tortilla. But okay.
It might work for a sandwich wrap, but
okay, right.
Not for a quesadilla.
Okay, I hear you. Okay. Well, Porscha, how did you make out?
I did well. I had the rest of my homemade burrito bowl from last night's dinner. And, and I did manage to get a few sentences on an essay I'm working on.
Nice.
Cool. I think that just leaves you, Malin, at this point.
I did okay. I'm currently doing a bit of... I've realized that I've launched too many subplots to my main story, and so I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And I'm kind of trying to do, it's called the plot embryo method. I'm trying to do that on my villain, because I feel like that's the main plot that matters at the moment. Is just, what is the villain doing and how are they going to...
Do they have a redemption arc, or is it a tragic plot embryo?
No, it's going to be a tragic one. He's a dickhead. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I want to know a bit more of his plan, because that's going to inform some of my other characters' plans, basically.
Gotta love a good villain, though, that's for sure.
I love a good villain, and I feel like compared to the very first time I wrote a villain, I feel so much better about my villains now. I feel like you grow into your villains,
Okay, yeah, totally. It's basically not a good story if there's a villain, but the villain's not good, right? It's basically quite a flimsy, I would say, story.
But nowadays, a lot of people love more and more cozy fantasies and stuff like that, and I don't know if that's a little bit less about the villain and more about the cozy vibes. So I also like a story like that. It's just mine has blood and gore and death.
The only movie I like that doesn't have a villain that I know of is My Neighbor Totoro.
That has very cozy vibes. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure I could think of at least a small handful of movies or things without that I would like without villains. I don't know. Nothing comes off the top of my head.
But you're right, because there are movies that have more of a general bad thing people are fighting against.
There's Twister and stuff where they're against a tornado. But.
Yeah. But sometimes there's still a villain in there, which I think is even more
Yeah,
fun.
that's true. Yeah. Sometimes even then, it's like you're seeing like the bad side of humanity.
Yeah,
as people
secret
are like
villain.
hoarding supplies and stuff like that.
It's the people controlling Godzilla.
Roy agrees.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually for that sprint, so for this coming 3 Nuts stream, it's going to be on my channel. And so I'm just planning a little something actually for the stream that we can have fun with. But I was just working on that for the sprint. And I was also starting getting into that also with the first sprint. But yeah. Let's see here. Anna, this is for you with love from JC. And Mama Maggie, I had tacos for a very late lunch.
Mhm.
Tacos. I like tacos. That's for sure. Oops. Jen, I think I might have gotten one a while back, but it had to be an easy one, LOL. Oh, okay. So a riddle. Yeah, I totally remember. You've got at least one, Jen. I totally remember.
Yeah.
And look at this here. Would you like to wave, Anna, to yourself? That's kind of like an Anne thing. Yeah, Anne would totally do it. Oh, that was great. Awesome.
That was beautiful.
Funny.
And Porscha, this is for you with love from JC.
As the resident president of the Tex-Mex Food Club, yes.
I don't even remember the last time I had a burrito bowl, but
What?
Your life sounds sad.
yeah, I couldn't agree more. I'd love to have a burrito bowl, like for dinner, this evening, but alas, I don't think it's gonna happen.
So my sister was like, I want Mexican food so badly, but her husband doesn't like Mexican food at all. He's from Hong Kong, so I guess he didn't grow up with it. And so he's like, okay, you can pick what we're doing for dinner tonight. We're going out. My sister's like, we're having Mexican. And
It's time.
It had snowed, and so he's like, maybe we should just eat at home, And she's like, I'm shoveling this driveway. We are having Mexican. Shoveled it. Like, we are getting Mexican food.
I don't know how you could not like it. It's like the most likable food of all time, in my opinion.
I know.
Oh, I love Mexican
If you don't
food.
do a lot of dairy, then
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
We don't really have that much Mexican food in London, to be honest. So it's just not something that you often go for, because the ones you have are less good than you would have them, I guess, in the US or in Canada, I imagine. So here, the greatest food of all is Indian food. Like Indian food is top tier in London. So that's what you usually go for.
We went to London, and there was an Indian food pizzeria in the same building.
That's cool.
It was
Imagine
across
how
the street
great that
from
would
our
smell.
Airbnb, so that's where we went. It was mediocre.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be.
This is gonna be the dissonant note. I'm like meh about Mexican food.
Oh yeah.
Same. And I don't know how you are about it and why, but for me, it's because I don't think I've ever had it that good. Like, I'm sure that if I went somewhere where it was absolutely fantastic, I'd suddenly be like, yeah, Mexican food all the way.
Growing up
To
in
me,
our
is there
north of
just
Mexico,
some? So there's some
Right.
there's some flavor combinations that I just plain don't like. It doesn't matter which cuisine they're in it, so that's why it's kind of like meh. Also, I'm Puerto Rican. Our food is darn good. Like, why would
Oh,
I
yeah?
eat anything else? So.
Here.
Fair enough.
although white
I've-
people can totally butcher Mexican food.
Oh yeah.
Do not put cream of chicken soup in a enchilada.
What?
Yeah.
The soggiest burritos that I've seen were made by white people, and I'm like, I'm not Mexican, but I am a little ragey for them. This is not okay.
That was in Idaho,
Oh,
soup.
and so it was a bit northern, but no. I was so excited. No.
Jail.
Jail.
I mean, when you grab a burrito and it's like gush. I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
You gotta drain your beans.
Oh,
That sounds, yeah, it sounds tragic, huh?
Oh my god.
JC, now my favorite is Italian because pasta. But yes, I love some Mexican food too. Awesome.
I do love Italian.
Yeah,
Oh,
Italian
yeah.
is good. I'll tell you though, what spoiled me is I actually went to Italy in college for my.
And now you're like, nothing will ever compare.
Kinda, yeah. So now it's like once you go back to American Italian food, it's okay. I still eat pasta and enjoy it, but it's like not the same.
Italian.
It's not.
There's a lot of added cream that the Italians were like, why? We don't have cream in this dish. Where did this come from?
A lot of Italian food is actually a lot simpler and a lot healthier than American Italian food. So it's actually really good and tasty, but a lot healthier. You don't feel as heavy as Olive Garden.
All of their pizzas have like 2 ingredients, and that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's totally a thing where it's like here in North America, at least, and I just say this as a North American, but like we can totally almost like exaggerate or like overdo like dishes from other parts of the world. I remember when I was in university, I had a friend who was older than me, and he was Mexican by birth and upbringing. And for some reason, we were just talking about food one time, and he said, this may surprise you, but like just the simplest like taco basically is if you just really just take a roll, like a tortilla, and you just put a bit of salt in it, and you just roll it up and eat it.
Yeah, that's a snack.
And and then like that did sound at the time surprising to me, because I was thinking, like all these ingredients and whatnot, and
it's because
kind
the
of like
quality of the
large-scale,
ingredient is what makes it delicious in the end.
Yeah,
that's
It's
true
like,
too. Yeah,
people often, my favorite sandwich, because I'm half French, is like just a simple ham and butter, and people will think that's stupid simple, but then when the baguette is like crust, like just
Right.
perfectly cooked and warm, and then the ham is just like, oh my god, and then the butter, it's all the ingredients make it the perfect sandwich, just because every single thing is perfect.
Yeah, you've said it really well, Malin.
Yeah.
It's like,
How do I get
it's
that for
totally
dinner?
like quality over quantity. And even with like coffee, if you've just got really good coffee, you'd better just drink it. You better not put all kinds of things in it.
So growing up,
But
we didn't do salt with our tortillas, but we did cinnamon sugar in our tortillas for dessert.
Right,
after
okay.
breakfast.
Ooh,
Okay.
sweet one.
And then for snackage, you just take a pancake and put sugar on it and roll it up and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke and I discovered parathas this year, which are like, I believe, from Indian cuisine, and they're like if a croissant and a tortilla had a baby. It's like perfectly in between, and those with cinnamon sugar is like, so good.
That does sound really good. Oh my goodness.
You're making me hungry.
And Bonnie's here. Hi, Bonnie. And
Yes,
Sofrito.
Sofrito's so good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're making any soup, you're like that, and like people are like, how can my food tastes better. I'm like, sofrito and adobo. That's it. You're gonna take something out of Hispanic. Just take those two things. You'll be safe.
I will say, like I haven't been back to Hong Kong in a long time. I haven't been back since the late 90s. I think it was 97 I was there last. But I remember that the food, I didn't really find that the food was that much better there versus like the Chinese food here in Canada. It was maybe a little better, but it wasn't like profoundly different or better or anything. The only thing was that like in the restaurants, like I was kind of being spoiled at like the nicer places in Hong Kong. And I remember the only thing I was like, oh, like chopstick holders, you know, like little holders on the table just for you to rest your chopsticks on. Those were like the norm. So they're like the norm in Hong Kong. And like here in Canada, like you'll find them in like the nicer restaurants, but they're even to this day, they're not really the norm. The chopsticks are just kind of lying around on the table or whatever. So I just remember thinking like, oh, that's kind of like the one thing that sticks out to me, different or maybe better here in Hong Kong. But the food itself was like maybe just like a little better. It wasn't really all that different.
I have a friend who will origami the chopstick paper into a chopstick stand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds, yeah.
But if you have a lot of people who go in a country from a different country and start a bunch of restaurants there, you're going to have the same quality, hopefully, of the cuisine in the other country, which is why, like in Belgium, somehow we have loads of amazing Thai and Vietnamese food because there's lots of Thai and Vietnamese people in Brussels. And so, like here in London, I don't find the same quality of Thai food, I find. But Indian food, I wouldn't find the same level elsewhere, obviously, apart from India.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Jabria's here. Hi, Jabria. We're just about to get into the third and final riddle, Jabria. Just so you know. And we've got one sprint to go also. Yeah. But with that, shall we try our best at least to stay on track and get into our third and final riddle?
Got it, Porscha.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack be proud of speed and trick. But what two words can good Jill say to warn of peril and its way?
Watch out.
Be careful.
It's not that.
Get out.
Do not.
Move away.
Let me see here.
Slow down.
It has to be a word one and not a logic one this time.
Yeah.
Huh? Are you using logic or something there to say that, Malin?
Be careful would be a logic answer. Watch out would be a logical answer. But I have this feeling this one is a play on the words somewhere.
I'm just singing JoJo in my head because someone said "leave, get out," and now it's just JoJo lyrics up here.
Oh no! Now that's in my head too.
Really?
It's stuck now.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm listening to Attack on Titan music right now.
nice.
I'm not seeing the right answer yet in the chat.
Duck down. I don't know why I screamed it out.
You did say that with conviction. I will
Jump up.
I will say. Well, I'm sorry to let you down or something there, Porscha, but that's not the right answer, unfortunately.
I can't even remember how the rest of this rhyme goes. Like after
Jack
jumps
Nibble,
over the
Jack
candlestick.
Jack over the candlestick.
I was gonna say I don't know this. Like, I have a feeling that this is a reference to something I have never heard of.
Oh, right.
It's a nursery rhyme.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna go Google it right now.
Oh, my apologies. Porscha, this is for you with love from JC.
And I just got something for work.
Oh,
Another animation update.
yeah, if you need to do anything, whenever you need to do, that's totally good. Laura?
I feel like I got fooled or something because I looked up the nursery rhyme, and according to the Poetry Foundation, the whole thing literally is Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. But I thought there was more. Mother Goose, hello.
Right, yeah. I would have thought there was...
Does it jump over? Is that the answer?
No.
The Wikipedia one tells me there's a lot more.
Yeah?
If you want to check the one on Wikipedia.
Fire? Is it like something with fire since it's a candlestick? Like fire?
Duck now.
It's not that. So Violet is kind of hitting on a point with this here. It's kind of like a mishmash of two different rhymey-timey old things, right? There's Jack and Jill. There's Jack and...
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water?
Mm-hmm. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Wear a helmet.
Also, what crown?
I think it's the crown of his head.
Okay. So he's dead.
Crown.
Like, I'm sorry,
Okay,
he's
so-
dead.
So you don't need to be familiar with either rhyme
getting
to
off
solve
track.
the riddle.
Okay, so it is about a wordplay in your sentences then.
Yeah, I will confess that being like familiar with the two rhymes, it's going to help and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you really need to know the two rhymes to solve the riddle. I think that's kind of the best I can do.
The animation update was just facial animation. I wasn't expecting the thing to grin. Okay. It was like a Michael face, but it was a.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Like, oh, okay.
Is it something like uphill? Because that's where he broke his crown. So she's like, don't go there.
Higher ground.
No.
Darn it. It's not a synonym.
get away.
No, it's not get away.
Under arrest.
Is it time for a hint?
I don't know.
Please, may I have a hint?
Give us a hint. Michael.
So, question: does it rhyme with quick or say? Are we rhyming with the two sentences up, or are we right away with the last two sentences?
Well, the answer doesn't necessarily rhyme with the riddle in any way,
Okay.
if that's what you're asking. Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Man, we have thought of all the 2 word warnings possible.
And everyone in the chat is saying give us a hint, so.
Huh? Where's the chat?
Yeah, they're all
is
saying give us
asking
a
for
hint. A hint, please, sir. Please.
Hint card.
Let me think. What would be a good hint for me to give, huh? Okay, I can think of a hint. I think it's, if I may say, I think it's a little bit too good of a hint, at least for right now.
I would not complain.
Would you beg to differ there, Anna?
Why don't you give it to us and we'll let you know if it was too good.
Oh, right, right. Very crafty there of you.
Sit down.
Stop running.
Arthritis coming.
That's it.
Yes.
Is Jack in his 40s?
No. Well, you've been jumping over that candlestick for decades at least.
Jill says, hint, please.
Exactly. Caution. Fire.
Is it oh no, because it's too late already, because in the rhyme he's already fallen anyway, so.
No.
Violet.
Okay, I know this isn't going to be much of a hint, but I'd say all 4 lines are pretty important in this one, so there's not like a throwaway kind of line in this one.
I'll go on a limb and say by this island, that wasn't a hint.
Yeah, I'm with JC. It was not helpful.
Yeah, it's not a good hint when there's crickets after, huh? And tumbleweeds and things like that.
I'm going to be the person to say it out loud. Not a hint.
Michael,
Here.
it's 10:15 p.m. here. You gotta give us something. I'm tired. Come on.
Well, Malin, I will say that I think
No way.
Violet's getting there.
So it's Jack something.
Jack, stop.
I say follow Violet's lead.
Is it Jack B and then nothing because it's too late because you can't hear her anymore?
Jack down.
Is Jack a dog?
Malin, you're awfully close.
Not again. I'm gonna get a half point, aren't I? Jack, wait. Jack, stop.
We're
Jack,
getting there, I
look.
think.
For the
I
its
think-
way, does that mean it's a directional word, like up, down, inside out?
Not so much. That way part's a bit to just make the riddle work.
So only 3.5 lines were actually useful. Yeah.
We're
I mean,
getting there.
In the vein of Malin, it will be like, Jack, look, and nothing else because he's far away.
We're getting there.
Tuck and roll.
We're getting there. Look to the riddle itself for some inspiration.
It's gotta be Jack B, because that's what all of them start with. Like, Jack, be careful.
Okay. But
Jack,
Jack,
be careful.
I think we tried that one earlier.
Jack, be careful. 3 words.
This is the thing is, if that's the answer, if the answer is Jack,
beware,
and then another word, and then it doesn't finish.
Okay, right. Okay, so I have heard the right answer. We can stop the presses. Esther, you got it.
beware.
The answer is indeed Jack, beware. 2 words.
Very good.
Nice. Nicely
Right.
done.
Nice.
Thanks for all the Thanks for all the hints. Except Michael's hints.
Awesome job. Awesome job, Esther.
I think she should get 3 points for that one.
Sure, take 3.
Oh, it's hard. My brain hurts.
Your first riddle stream also, it's kind of like a perfect ending to your first riddle stream, I'd say, huh? Would you like to give an Oscar speech or anything like that? Who would you like to thank?
Everyone who kept just like saying words.
Awesome.
The dramatic zooms you do, Michael, every time.
Bum, bum.
Yeah, let's just make sure we catch up on the thing, and we can get into our third and final 22-minute sprint. Let me just see here. So Esther, this is for you, with love from Phoebe. This also. Look at this. This also.
Everyone helped.
Yeah. And totally. So let's go ahead and get into our third and final 22-minute sprint. Woot. Yeah. Good luck all.
Yay.
Yay, that's the end of our third and final 22-minute sprint. Yeah. Woot woot. How'd you all do? If I may ask,
I did some admin work. Just out of
I hear you. Okie dokie. How'd you make out there, Porscha?
Good. I almost finished reading a book. Kindle says I'm 85% done. So
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
In the day job.
Okay. Totally.
And I just did more organizing of video clips. That was a quick 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah.
Cool.
How about you, Michael?
Yeah, I worked on the thingy thing for the 3-nut stream this Monday. I actually got more done in that sprint on it than either of the first 2 sprints. But yeah, kind of like a set of steps for me. Like, okay, first one I just kind of did something, kind of took a set, and then second one I did more, and then third I did more. So
Nice.
a little more each time, but yeah.
Nice, that's good.
Yeah, and also Malin let us know in the private chat that she had to pop out. I know it's late already at this point in London, so yeah, totally. Let me see here. Jen got 636 words that sprint. That's awesome, Jen. Good job, totally. And Nina's here. Hi, Nina. I feel like it's been quite a while since I've seen you. So happy to have you. Essie, I continued reading A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey William. Awesome. Yeah. Well, so if I may ask, Esther, how did your first riddle stream go?
It was fun.
Yeah? Oh, that's good.
It was fun. Everyone like trying to guess it, help someone guess. Also, it's kind of like banter, which I enjoy. So
yeah, total team effort. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and I'm sure you're glad that we didn't hit a big one. Like a 40-minute plus one or something like that. Once in a while it does happen, and I kind of grow my devil horns and I let it go on and
not right.
and on and on.
And you just see people getting more frustrated.
Totally. And I just throw in a couple sincere apologies at the end, and it's all better, and they all come back the next week, right? So. No harm done, right? I'm sure it's fine. Mama Maggie finished uploading my copies for my next book launch on the 27th. Ooh, that's exciting.
Nice.
Awesome. JC, yes, Esther loves good witty banter, LOL. Duly noted. Nina, are you guys wrapping up? Is my timing that perfect? Oh, no. Yeah, actually, we kind of are at this point, Nina. My apologies. But yeah, I mean, with that comment, we've gotten to the bottom of the chat. We've gotten in our 3 sprints for the stream. We've gotten in our 3 riddles. Totally. So I think we can go ahead and call it a stream. I know it's not been it's not been a short one this week. Kind of like what I was saying. It's not been a long one either, but not short. We're at 2 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 28 seconds, actually, if I may say. But yeah, we can go ahead and call it a stream. Totally. My lovely guest hosts for the stream have been Esther and Porscha and Laura and Anna, and of course Malin also. And I've got all our links in the description. Totally. Yeah. Look at this here. Woot woot.
Happy weekend.
Look at this. Woot woot.
Happy weekend. And don't forget to like the stream, folks that are still here.
Yeah. And subscribe if you haven't.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a stream at that. Totally. Why do I keep saying totally? That's it's definitely one of my words. It's one of my words. I know it. Yeah. Thanks, bundles and bunches. Bye-bye.